I got to come. I got to come to Ben's CD release show on Monday, and I just recommend the CD. I had it going all day. I think Tuesday and Wednesday. Yeah. Yeah, it's great. Okay, now I'm going to introduce our next performer with a little song that I hope I can remember. Here it goes. Our next guest studied history at the U, then got a thrilling job in customer service. He spent 7 years at a publishing firm where he did everything he could do. Spent 7 years and then he was bored. And that's where I met him, sitting on a stool. He was tending bar, we were talking about school. Turns out he's a writer too, working on his memoir. I said, hey, why don't you come down to the Acadia Cafe? He said, okay. Please welcome J. Edwin Bishop.
I'm J. Edwin Bishop, or Jeremy as well. Sounds better with J. Edwin Bishop. This first story I wrote is about online dating and kind of the personality you create in online dating and how then inevitably they actually have to meet the real you. So here we go. This one's pretty short. So I wear the words written on these pages like a new dinner jacket just to impress you. I shape them like a full head of hair and a chiseled jaw that you'll tell your friends about. I conjure images of a warrior poet trapped in the quagmire of everyday life instead of a guy barely qualified for half the jobs he doesn't get anyways. I write about Shakespeare and Sedaris and Eggers and neglect to mention my collection of first edition Stephen King hardbacks. I'll never ever tell you about the number of Dean Koontz books I've read. I try to remember if I should or shouldn't like Green Day at the moment, then critique or praise accordingly. I enthusiastically describe my mode of transportation, my career path, and my future, instead of side-noting my bus pass, my job, and the dreams my mother would call anything but a future. I bake all of these words into the best cake you've ever tasted and hope that the rest is just frosting, even if it is that crappy grocery store frosting that kind of tastes like plastic mixed with another kind of plastic. Even if it is that kind of frosting that stares at his feet more than at you and drinks too many beers and maybe can't pick up the entire tab, it's just his half. But, well, it's still just the frosting on that delicious cake, right?